Whereabouts has she come in from?
No, she hasn't come from Reservoir. She's come from somewhere in the fire zone, but somebody didn't take the details, so we don't know at this point. She's come through a vet who hasn't told anyone where she was actually found, so we've got to make contact with that vet again and actually get that information.
Okay,
so,
but she's a little bushfire victim, this one.
Yeah, look, she's not only a bushfire victim, she's also a heat stress disaster victim. So she's gone through 3 days of heat exhaustion and managed to survive through that. Not just to go through that, but then be hit with another one and topped off with a bushfire on top of it.
And then taken out of
she was so thirsty when she came in last night. She just drank and drank and drank and drank, and she just feels like crap because she's dehydrated. So she'll be going on a drip, and she'll, you know, hopefully feel a lot better. But she's matted because she hasn't been able to preen, because she's been too exhausted, because she's been so dehydrated. And she's also, you know, a little bit on the thin side, but she's not an old girl, she's a young girl, so there's no reason why she shouldn't survive and get better. So as long as her kidneys aren't compromised. So
we need we need high protein drinks and things like that for these animals as they come in.
Look, they all get put onto Divetalac formula when they come in, which is something that's it's providing them with the protein that they need. The protein, the idea of having the protein is so that their requirement for rebuilding tissue after they've been in a bushfire is actually 3 times the body's normal requirements of protein to rebuild that tissue. So we have to provide them with that sort of nutritional backup. You know, we have to make sure that the leaf that they get is absolutely fantastic, that they've got the supportive care of fluid therapy as well for rehydration, and that they're monitored fairly closely, and they also all get a shot of Baytril antibiotics, or a complete course in actual fact, 5 days to start off with, and then we reassess that as to how they're going. But they suffer smoke inhalation, and the other thing that they can also suffer is these guys actually get such hot air going into their lungs that the lung tissue is actually scorched and burnt, and in 3 weeks' time these guys could all just die on us, and we won't know until the moment they die, because the only way of finding it out really is post-mortem in the end. And we found that from dealing with the last bushfires that we had down here just recently. Anything that dropped off for no reason, we had post-mortemed, and that was the conclusion of the post-mortem. So,
and of course this all takes money.
It takes a huge amount of money.
Okay, so what we have to do, the worldwide community, is that everyone, I encourage them to donate at the Aware website, which will be appearing on the bottom of this screen. You can donate via PayPal, so there's no excuse for anyone anywhere in the world not to be able to donate, and we hope that you will be able to do so. I'm going to keep updating Vision as the animals come in, and that way you can see where your money's going.
Yeah, and look,